Today I'll be sharing with you an easy and fairly cheap DIY project, and all you'll need to make your own throw-in stars is super glue, a stick of steel reinforced epoxy putty, a pack of razor blades, and baking soda, which should cost you no more than $12, and you may already have some of these as they're pretty common household items. The super glue and baking soda is used to create a support and bond them together so we can lift them off the paper for the third step. After adding the baking soda, the chemical reaction between the two instantly cures the super glue, so it's alright to be over generous. You don't want them to break apart while handling them, so a lot goes a long way. If you're having trouble removing the paper, you can always cut it out as well. After, cut a decent piece of putty off. To activate it, start mixing it together. The product does caution to wear gloves for safety, but the way the product works, it's difficult to tell by touch with gloves when it's activated. It slowly rises in temperature and gets as warm as back of your TV or Xbox, I'd say. But as the temperature rises, the putty starts to solidify pretty fast, so you do need to keep in mind how time sensitive working with the putty is. So as soon as you feel the putty getting warm, it's activated, so be ready and begin applying the putty, wrapping it around as evenly as possible, making sure to consistently apply pressure while forming the putty around the blades. You want it to be tightly condensed and packed down to create a strong and reliable bond to hold them permanently. After the putty has hardened, the product states it cures fully in 30 minutes, but I recommend letting it cure for a full 24 hours before throwing them. My number one tip is to really make sure you're applying pressure, firmly packing down the putty tightly as possible. The DIY Ninja Stars are a really cool blast of fun and super easy and cheap to make, plus they really stick and look badass.